But let's talk about this season because there's a lot to unpack.
Oh.
Weddings, breakups, new relationships, family feuds.
Yes.
What are we in for? June, start us off.
Honestly, this season is probably the most drama that we've ever had. There's a lot of betrayal. Definitely, some people may not make it out of this season. And some people you're gonna look at a little bit different than you have before in the past.
Like a lot of people, like especially during last season, they all took like Josh's side. So this season, I am ready to see like if y'all switch sides because you'll find out a lot of things.
So what do you say to those people that have maybe misunderstood you?
For me, girl, it's like when y'all watch the end of this season, please don't come back saying Team Pumpkin. Please. I don't want you on my team. I don't need that type of
And everybody has their own
negativity.
team, and stay where you stay. And we just want people to know. I think more people get a more clear picture of that. They both did dirt, and so it's not nothing. Everybody knows that. We all know that, but it was never in the front streets. Just like Pumpkin and Josh's problem was never in Front Street until season 7.
Alana, I know you were close to Josh.
Yes.
Things have changed. How has the split affected your relationship with him?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit we wasn't really talking, but we're getting better now. We talk a lot more now, and I think it was a lot for everybody when it all happened. So I think now it's kind of more of like, it's already happened, it's been a little bit, and now
It's been 2 years.
we're transitioning to be better.
Actually, this is news to me that you are speaking more to Josh now. How would you describe your relationship today?
I think it's getting better. It's not where it used to be for sure, but it's getting better.
Has it changed, navigating this, has it changed your own thoughts on marriage one day or how you want to experience a relationship?
Not really. I just know that like when I get married, I want to get married once and that's it. So that's it.
I think that's what we all plan for.
I mean, that's what we all plan for,
Yeah.
but, and I think it's also taught me to like not get married so young.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fact you're gonna feed me breakfast, not even give me a kiss first, is crazy as hell.
Give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss.
Pumpkin, this season, obviously you're moving on with Darrin,
Yeah.
which is a very exciting phase of your life, but there is some concerns people have, maybe it's too quick, or what do you have to say to that?
I mean, I guess people would say it's too quick. I mean, I guess I'm not on everyone else's timeline, though, if I'm being honest. I think it's a kind of like when you know situation. I mean, I've known Darrin for a very long time prior to us dating. So it wasn't like
you moved on fast, but Josh did.
I know, that's what a lot of people do love to say that. But for me, I waited 6 months before he moved in. Like now we do fully live together. Like we have both of our kids every other week. We're on the same schedule with that stuff. And so, I mean, I guess, but life, I'm not being ugly for me, isn't just gonna stop because I got a divorce. Like, I want to be loved. I want to be seen. I still, you know what I mean? Like, all the things.
I hate to say it,
And
just
so
like Josh.
Josh, I mean, he's moved on. You know, he has a kid, which granted, you know, he didn't plan for that. Or you don't ever plan for those types of things unless, you know, you're doing other treatments or something. But granted, he's still moved on too. And no one says anything about that.
And he's been with her about as long as she's been with Darrin, to be honest.
Like, yeah, we've been together around the same time. Me and Darrin made it official in like August. And then right after my divorce was final, and then him and her were together in September. So like.
And when did the matching tattoos come?
The matching tattoos came before we ever moved in with each other. We took a crazy ass like business trip to August, to Vegas.
In August.
In August to Vegas, and literally we were just at a tattoo shop, and he was like, "You want to get it?"
That's some trust. Did you wake up the next morning and be like, what have I done?
Honestly, girl, no, because I'm not being ugly. A tattoo can get covered up. It's like a YOLO thing for me.
They came back to the hotel, and I was like, what in the hell did y'all do? Because me and Justin was with them.
Okay, so there was, but it worked out, clearly.
Yeah, it's working out, girl.
You have not, let me put it this way, you have not covered up the tattoo,
No,
have you?
I have not. I have not.
There you go. Is marriage in your future?
Honestly, girl, I don't know. I mean, I like the thing where me and Darrin are. I'm not gonna say that I would ever say no to getting married, but I like where we are now, and I don't want to rush that, you know, because I've done that before.
And you talked about it.
Right.
Sorry, I missed that.
I said, and we see where that led, rushing things.
See where that landed. No, that's a great point. You are probably, I hope you're taking those lessons.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I mean, we've been together, August will be 2 years this year, so like, I mean, I'm not, if he wants to get married 5 years from now, cool, I'm fine with that. But like right now, I think we're in such a good spot that I like it.
co-parenting. You make it sound so simple. Just both be there for your kids.
I mean,
and it's
truly,
not the
it
case
is
for most
that
families.
simple. Well, yeah, it's not that for most people. And I think it becomes a maturity level for me. Like, I don't care that we didn't work out. I don't care what you've done in the past. I mean, Josh may still care about some of the things that I have done in the past and still hold that over against me, but that never affects the way that we parent our kids. Like, you do what you do on your week, I do what I do on my week. We switch off every Sunday at 6 o'clock. Bentley just had like a fundraiser he did for school. I made sure when I dropped them off on Saturday before I came out here, I was like, hey, they need to, get this money to his classroom because it's a lot of money. Soccer, back and forth to soccer. I mean, he comes to the games. We all stand, like, we are at a very much better place, and you'll see that throughout the season, especially with Darrin, because that seemed like an obstacle there for a little while, and not even from Darrin's side, you know what I mean?
No.
Well, I mean, they were going at it themselves,
Right.
and it was confusing. But fill us in. I mean, they're cousins, but they're not cousins. How,
Yeah, they're not. So
Can
they're
you explain
not,
this in your own
yes,
words?
girl. They're not cousins at all. Like, literally, no blood, no nothing. Josh's stepdad is kin to Darrin.
Yes.
But
and so if you want to
that
be
is
honest,
it.
and I know this sounds weird, and I
Dude,
always
just
say
shut up
this.
and go on to the next question. Next question.
No, please continue.
And now, girl,
Anything that
next question, because
starts
she always brings this up.
No,
It's
but
so
I mean,
aggravating,
but I mean,
really.
I tell people, I know it is aggravating, but I tell people like real talk, like I even said this in interviews,
Oh
like
my gosh, you're gonna say
they're,
any
they're second, Darrin and her are second cousins. They're no blood. They're blood. They are real blood. Darrin, but that's it.
Here we go.
Right, but they are.
No, they don't have the same daddy.
So they're not. There's no blood relation.
None.
But it's easier to
None.
say cousins
Literally
than
not.
trying to
Yes.
explain like
Yes.
once removed, whatever.
Why do y'all have flowers?
I've seen married couples separate and find their way back to each other.
She might be talking to somebody else.
But even with all that, how does Josh feel about being with his cousin?
I mean, I'm sure he does. He still hates it, if we're being honest.
Hearing who it was that Pumpkin was seeing was sickening.
I mean, I think he. I
think
just,
he would hate you
if we're
saying
being
he would do
honest,
that.
yeah, I think he
Yes.
would just be. If I moved on with anyone, I think he was not in a place where he wanted to move on and get a divorce, and unfortunately, I was. So,
And I think sometimes today he still has that earning that maybe they may still work out. That he may come back to each other. I feel like that.
You think Josh?
Maybe not
feels-
you. I said Josh.
I mean, her face said it all.
No.
But that's interesting. You think Josh is still holding out hope that they could find their way back to each other?
Sometimes, yes.
that's what she thinks.
I
I
do.
don't think so now. I think he knows that you've moved on.
I think.
he's
I
moved
mean, I
on.
have made that always very self-aware.
Yes.
When we split, I was never. And I don't mean this to be ugly, and I think that's where a lot of the co-parenting comes in, and that's where the maturity comes in, because you go from being with someone for 10 years or 4 years or 2 years, and then you're used to that relationship with them, but you can't really be that friendly with them anymore. Like, I would say that we're acquaintancing friends, I would say that, but we're not best buds, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not calling them all out here in New York or nothing, but
No.
like, I'll call and talk to my kids and stuff like that, but for me, that's where it comes from, because it's like, put all that other stuff to the side, and we have 4 kids. That's all I care about.
Right.
Yeah. And they're
growing like weeds, girl. I just signed my last 2 up for pre-K.
You did?
Yeah,
You didn't even
Silas
do
and
that.
Stella.
Silas cracks me up.
No, you did like that.
So they'll all be in school next year.
Bentley loves school. He's in pre-K this year, and that we went to a
You can tell,
grandparents' day, and he walked himself to class. He's not going to class. I'll see y'all later.
You can
and on
tell the
Sundays and
difference
Sundays.
just in like a year
Yeah.
from being in
Yes.
school that he's
Yes.
just gotten so much smarter.
She's just
and
so
like,
much more vocal too.
Yeah.
confident. I think that's a
Yes.
big thing. When
And his
they-
favorite thing is funny when he first started school. He don't do it too much anymore. But on Saturday and Sunday, he would tell all of us that his mama and daddy did not take him to school on Saturday and Sunday. He didn't understand. Like
He wanted to go every day.
every
Oh,
day.
he thinks you're playing hooky on the
Yes.
weekend.
And they
Oh,
ride the
yes.
bus
See how
and
long that
stuff, so
lasts.
they live
Yeah.
they live
Yes.
a very normal life.
Yes, they ride the bus, all that. They go to public school, same school they all went
Called me
to.
and said, Alana, I did this at school today.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, again, we're here, it's the 4 of you here. I know everyone else is here too. Your family rolls deep. What we see on TV is so unscripted and raw. If it's cool with you, I would love to invite the
Of
men
course,
in.
of
Okay, come on,
course.
honey.
Darrin,
Trash
you've
it,
known
trash
this
it.
family a long time. We were talking about Josh and co-parenting and Lauryn Pumpkin. How do you find navigating all this? What is your relationship between Josh right now? We were kind of putting words in your mouth, but I want to hear it from you.
You can't say what was going on.
It's a lot at times. It's, you know, it has its good days and its bad days, and me personally, I've never had a problem with Josh. You know, before me and Pumpkin, after me and Pumpkin, like this wasn't never, you know, anything on me. You know, he feels the way he feels, and I do 100%, you know, get how he feels and why he feels that way. But it's been a juggling act for everybody, but I definitely think that it's all, like the end, you can see the light in the tunnel. It's all starting to come together now 2 years later, 100%.
Dralin, we talked a lot about protecting our peace, being in Colorado. And even back there, you look like you're protecting your peace. Talk to me about when your peace is not protected. How do you navigate this world? And I mean, you must have, did you know Alana before you knew Alana? Did you know what you were signing up for?
No. Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No, he didn't. We met through a friend of a friend, and now he's here on TV, living his best life.
So have you gone back and like rewatched pageants, Honey Boo Boo, all this?
Sometimes we do.
Sometimes we do as a joke.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, we watch it all.
hors
Like,
d'oeuvre episode.
we go back and like the hors d'oeuvre episode, all the, like the Honey Boo Boo stuff.
KDP has got some
And literally,
videos
we'll
on
text
phone.
each other and be like, "Bitch, this is so funny." Like now that we're adults, because like you go back and look on that, and it's like this is ridiculous.